All right, so I hope that watching that video does kind of give you a better appreciation about thinking, how to perhaps, to kind of be a responsible, if that's the right phrase, consumer of alcohol, right? Because again, we see commercials all the time that tell you to behave certain ways of, drink responsibly, behave responsibly. But I think Aristotle does give us a pretty nice framework here on what that might look like, on what that might be like, right? And in particular, right, the idea of avoiding excess, avoiding kind of this state where we lose faculties, where we lose control, um, where it becomes really serious. And so hopefully kind of like using this framework of finding that balance, of finding that middle ground that the doctrine of the mean encourages, is perhaps maybe a helpful kind of outlook here to consume alcohol responsibly. All right. So, we are finished with the course pretty much. You all have your final on Thursday. There will not be a video. It will be worth 50 points. It will be open for 6 a.m. on Thursday, and it will be closing at midnight on Friday. So you have a large window to complete the exam. It must be taken in one sitting, okay? And it will be a timed exam, so you will have 75 minutes to complete it. And you can only kind of like, it has to be taken in one sitting, okay? So you can't start, stop, and then retake it, okay? It'll be multiple choice, true, false, and maybe some matching. And again, kind of it will reflect kind of the entirety of the last 6-7 weeks. There might be some questions from prior to spring break on there. But a majority of the questions will come from the last 6-7 weeks. So I recommend reviewing videos, reviewing some of the discussions that we've had, and really kind of getting concrete on various kind of names, getting concrete on various positions as it relates to ways of thinking about all of our subjects. And with that, I want to say thank you. I want to say kind of thank you for adapting to this format, adapting to this strange kind of end of the semester for the last kind of 7 weeks being so just kind of wild, right? And I hope that you're able to kind of take away some really meaningful ways of thinking about alcohol. And I hope that this course, wasn't just a course on about getting drunk or how to deal with hangovers. But really, one of my aims for this course is to think about a subject, and this is doing philosophy, is to think about a subject and then dive into it. And I feel like we've done that, and I hope that we've done that, and I hope that you feel the same, right? Because we've talked about a lot of concepts, right? We've talked about beer and wine and spirits. We've talked about bourbon. We've talked about terroir and the metaphysics of terroir. We've talked about our various kind of guest speakers and what they offered, right? With Coco kind of telling us about her experience in the winemaking world. Ryan talking to us about being a beer expert. We talked about existentialism and drinking. We've talked about kind of acting in bad faith or trying to avoid bad faith when it comes to kind of existentialism and drinking. We talked about a lot about the implications of thinking about kind of feminism and the various topics that are encompassed there with regards to feminism and masculine drinking and feminine drinking and the problems that gendering of drinks perpetuates. We talked about serious issues when it came to alcohol and hookup culture, alcohol and date rape, alcohol on college campuses. We've talked about the nature of sobriety, the nature of hangovers. And I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting here. But we've talked about a lot. And I really, really hope, that you're able to move forward after this class and think about alcohol in a new way. Think about kind of how it affects your life, how kind of it affects your relationships, how it affects decisions that you make. And again, all these varying levels of positive and negative, perhaps. And so again, just as we kind of finish out the course, one, good luck on the final. I hope that it goes well. That's first and foremost. And two, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being attentive. Thank you for being diligent. Thank you for adapting as uncomfortable and as frustrating as this format maybe has been. So good luck to you all. If you're a graduating senior, congratulations. I know that this is not at all how you expected your senior last spring semester to go, but hopefully you're able to celebrate and kind of experience the excitement that you would have in other ways. If you're not a graduating senior, maybe I'll see you in another class, and I hope I get to. But if I don't, best wishes to you all. Best wishes in your college career, in your professional careers, in your personal careers. And if I had a drink and you all had a drink, I would toast you. So cheers, best wishes, good luck out there.